Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel again. Today I'm going to introduce you a very powerful tool. It's called Convergence. You just need to search Convergence AI and log in with your Google account. You are able to use their latest product. Um, I have not yet checked their detailed description and the product document yet, but from the use case which I have already completed with this tool, I can see that this is perfect substitute for the computer use. Because if you want to use computer use with Claude or with OpenAI, you need to pay for the API, right? But here you can just use it freely. At least now, for the free tier user, you can have certain limits, which allows you to complete certain tasks. So now I'll just jump into several use cases I have just done with this tool. Okay, so the first one is show top tweets of leading AI researchers this month and summarize key points and developments. So after running this prompt, the tool actually goes into a agentic workflow. First of all, call different tools, okay, and go to view different websites. As you can see on the right hand side, these are the websites or the pages it goes into. It's called proxies view. Okay, let's go back to the first one. Here, as you can see, first one, it goes to Google to search, right? It first of all identified the key personnels or the key AI researchers, okay, in the at least recent search results, and it goes on to the different detailed web pages to search for information, right? And gather information and summarize them together. As you can see, because I already mentioned I want to see the tweets, it goes to the X.com and get the tweets and information from the different AI researchers. I'm very glad that Andre is in the list of the top AI researchers. And as you can see here, it goes to compiling tweet data um, and collecting tweets. Okay, and basically you can see which steps it took, but it does not show you a more detailed information about what was done in this specific step. It's like a reasoning model which does not show you the reasoning process. But anyway, we are going to see next, right below the process is the message it gathers, right? So as you can see, there are multiple messages gathered and also a summarization is presented here. Okay, it depends on your prompt. If you improve your prompt, it will give you a different style of the summarization, and it is totally up to you. Okay, so let's see the next one. I said read through the top two news article about my company, Apple. This is taken from the prompt template of this Convergence AI. So basically, I just need to change the company name and use this prompt. Okay, it is not written by me. It is already available in the website. It's a prompt template. As you can see, it goes to different sources. Let's go to the first step. Okay, the step one is to search the information about this company in Google. The second step is to start browsing some of the news articles. Okay, and after checking all the information, you can see that there are two articles precisely quoted, and you can see also there is a sentiment. Both are positive, and you can see also the URL where you can go to the website to double check, and you can also see the notable quote. Okay, using a structured prompt, you are going to get a structured output. Okay, um, this is a second use case is to gather news articles, news information for a specific company using a prompt template. So the next one is quite interesting because as you can see, it actually touches the personal information. Um, so let's go to the first step. As you can see, the prompt says find 10 candidates for CFO position of my company so I can approach, which works as digital payment company in Luxembourg. Okay, so um, my aim is that first of all, the agentic workflow will identify my needs very clearly and then find the potential candidates. My assumption was it could find some candidates through LinkedIn because if the LinkedIn profile is open to everyone, you can search and see the profile, okay, in Google. So let's see how it goes. Okay. On the right hand side, you see first it goes to check the Google. Okay, it wants to better understand a more precise job description. I think it's very good. Okay, I've after identify this job description, it goes to the different websites like Glassdoor and so on. I think it's double checking the job description. Okay, and also here. After gathering the job description, it goes to check the potential candidates. CFO candidates LinkedIn, Luxembourg digital payments. And it starts to check the different person's profile. If you want to check the profile of the person in LinkedIn, you have to log in. It can only get some basic information from the front page of the person. Okay, but some of the information is enough to identify if this is a potential candidate, right? Let's see. After checking all the information, first of all about job description, the second is about the candidates. You can see here is a list of potential CFO candidates for digital payment company in Luxembourg. It lists them in a very clear way. I think this is a very good use case for you to um, check this type of information. But be careful if you are touching personal information, always be sure that you are in line with the data protection laws in different jurisdictions. Okay, for the information you are checking, you are seeing here, this is only for demonstration because either the tool or yourself, if you check on Google, you are going to see all the information here. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is about summarizing 2024 Gen AI development. Okay, so it's a very simple prompt. And you can see it goes to different websites. As you can see here, goes to different websites. It always starts from Google, then check um, different articles, and eventually summarize the information to you. However, it does not always show you the citations. This could be one thing that you could improve in your prompt, like the use case I showed you before about news articles about a stock or about a company. If you specify it, it will show you the URL, right? So this is a summarization of the um, tech development that I'm interested in. I think it's also very useful. For example, sometimes you want to understand the development of a specific area. It could be a good tool for you to understand such information. Finally, I'm going to show you one use case that it will show some defect of this tool and also in general the agentic workflow. So if you listen to the podcast or check the news about generative AI, so this year 2025 is identified or largely identified as a year of agents. So there could be many different sources which claim that there will be major breakthrough, and there has been already some major breakthrough about agentic workflow and so on. So intuitively, you would think that agentic workflow like computer use and so on will already replace much or many of the human labor. Okay. For example, if you want to check some information, now you just delegate to the computer use to the agents, and then you are going to get whatever you want. But it is not the case because there are still a lot of work to do. So I'm going to show you one of the case which is very specific. I'm asking the agents, right? I'm not going to tool now. I'm going to say that I'm asking the agents to help me to show me which companies are fined by Bank of Italy recently. Show statistics. So there are two things you need to pay attention to. First of all, this kind of information is not shown in English. I'm asking in English to summarize something totally in a different language. Okay, this is the first point. The second point, the statistics are totally or largely in PDF format, which means that there is a huge amount of work it needs to do to get to retrieve the information. If you saw my video before, one of the video I did was to analyze the sanction data. It is a useful data science small project, which you can understand how Italian central bank enforce its anti-money laundering law. Okay, so that such data could be very useful for financial institutions or researchers and so on. So here I'm going to delegate this job to the agents, okay, or this tool. As you can see, first of all, it goes to think or conduct this workflow totally in English. As a result, it goes to Bank of Italy website and get nothing in return. Why? Because such information is not stored in English version. Okay, so eventually it could get something like in Reuters. Um, this news was in last year. It's not a new information that I want to get. However, it gets a summary as you can see here. Okay, you can see this is what its capability can reach. Okay, just one single piece of news. Then I use another language. I say utilizzi italiano e ricerca di nuovo. It means that I ask it to use Italian to do the search again. Okay, so it goes to search and find these PDF documents and start. At least it claims that information extraction, right? But on the right hand side, I can see, um, as you can see here, there are some sanction documents already listed here. These are links, and you can download the PDF. But unfortunately, in the proxy view, I do not see it open any PDF file. And as you can see here, it says it has searched extensively for recent fines imposed by Bank of Italy, but there are not much data gathered. Okay, so this could be one limitation, right? First of all, from a pure search point of view, either we are searching the large language model, or we ask agents to search the general internet. If you use a different language, um, it may not get the all the information that you want. So you have to go to the original language of the data source, which can give you more reliable feedback. Second of all, if the data structure is not just on the page of the website, you have to do more work about the attachments, work files, and so on. It's not always a very easy job. Okay, maybe if you use like computer use and you upgrade to a higher version, you can get a better result. You can try. But for my free tier user experience, this stops, as you can see here. Okay, so basically today I share with you this Convergence AI website. It's pretty amazing, which can give you a basic sense of how the computer use feels like, and it can also offer you some very useful capability. Like I can already do different use cases in this website. Um, of course, in the future, I think there will be better tools in the market. So stay tuned. There must be something amazing happening in the next month. Okay, I wish you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you next time. Bye bye.